Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Today's video is going to be a wear test on the new Lisa Eldridge foundation. I used it in a video I'm going to upload on Friday and really liked it. And I thought with the price range and how much I liked it, perhaps a deeper delve into how it wears and all of that was necessary. So that's what I'm doing today. I'll be honest, I don't have anything planned for today except maybe some reading and cooking dinner. So it'll be an easy day for a foundation wear test. All right, we're about to get into it. My face is completely naked. Brace yourself. All right, we're gonna get right into it. This is the new Lisa Eldridge foundation. I used this in a video I'm uploading on Friday, and I realized during that video I was a bit blasé about it. And as I wore the foundation, I realized that it was actually really, really good. And so this is what it looks like. For the price, which is $61, I wanted to do an in-depth review and wear test so you could see, like, for reals, if this is a good and worth your money. So I've just pumped out one pump on my palette. The pumps are incredibly small, so I feel like there's going to be a lot less waste with the pump. And there's a little on there, and I always just put it on my chin because I can't waste any foundation, whether it is $5 or $61. I did get the shade 14. Her shade range is amazing. I'm just really impressed with Lisa Eldridge and what she's doing. The packaging says you can use your fingers, you can use a sponge or a brush. In my video that I'm posting on Friday, I definitely tried it with a sponge first and then went in with a brush, and I liked the brush application better. So I'm going to use my Love Beautifully It for Ulta foundation brush. My new Refer brush is dirty, so if you haven't been here before, hey, thanks for hanging out with me. I don't like to touch stuff, but this foundation is, I think, better when it can be kind of distributed around the face a bit. Oh, and I want to mention my right side of my face is primed. I used my One Size primer that I've been loving. All right, gonna go with a brush and blend this out. I did see some comments about people really liking the application of this with their fingers. I can't rub it with my fingers. I'm not that girl. I don't like getting my hands yucky. And sure, they wash off, but the amount of time they spend feeling yucky is too much for me. So I am using a brush. So that is one very thin layer. I put 3 pumps on my palette, and that's what's left. You can still see a fair amount of my redness, my melasma, kind of all over. The parts of my skin discoloration I really, really don't like is the redness in my cheeks and on my nose. So with what's left of the foundation, back on my finger, I'm just going to focus it right where I want the majority of the yuck covered. Immediately wipe my finger off. and I'm just going to pat over it with my brush. I'm going to zoom you in so you can have a super up close and personal look at what my skin looks like. I think it looks like skin. I think a lot of the redness has been taken down, and generally I conceal my T-zone with a lightweight concealer just to brighten. And I have another, I had the NARS concealer that I could totally use to cover up this stuff, which I might do today. To have something on my skin that just evens out and blurs and almost perfects my skin without looking like there's anything on it. I mean, even my forehead, where I'm constantly doing that apparently because I have all those wrinkles, there's no creasing. It just looks like skin. And I'll be 44 next month. So my skin's been lifting. Like, this isn't 20-year-old skin. I get texture and I have fine lines and wrinkles, and you know, some foundations will settle in that. Not all. There are definitely foundations from the drugstore I love. Do you need to spend $61 on a foundation? No. But as we'll see as the day wears on, this one might actually be worth it. So what I'm going to do now is go off camera, do some concealer, the rest of my base products, and then I'm going to come back and show you what everything looks like once it's powdered and blush, bronzer, highlight, all of those things are done. And then we'll start the wear test. As of right now, it is 8:30 a.m. So I think we'll get almost 8 hours out of this today. Okay, I'm back. It is 12:01. So it's been 3.5 hours since I put my foundation on, 3 hours since I finished everything, and this is what my face is looking like. I haven't touched up. I haven't done anything to my face. I'm going to leave it completely untouched until my final check-in later, which then, you know, if I need to, I'll powder it. But both sides are looking pretty much the same. And this was the side that I used the primer on. So I'm pretty happy with it. I've just been reading, I had some lunch and a hot flash, so that was an interesting time. Still managed not to touch my face or, you know, drown myself in a bucket of ice water. That's the latest on this foundation. I'll come back probably around 4 with my final check-in, so I'll see you then. All right, I made it to 4 o'clock. It's 4:04. This is what my skin is looking like. My lipstick is completely gone because I've eaten a couple of times, drank a bunch of water, but I'm obviously pretty shiny. This is what happens every day. So I usually powder down. I didn't today because I wanted to see exactly how this foundation would wear. Now to see if we can bring the foundation back, I'm gonna go in with my Nikia Joy Cosmetics Velvet Finishing Powder. This is the pressed version that I just got and am loving. So like I do in the morning, just on my little poof. And I will say, I don't think that the primed side wore any differently than the unprimed side. Just patting that all over. I think it looks really, really good. This is what it looked like yesterday too, which is why I wanted to do like a full wear test and really look at it, because it couldn't have just been my imagination. I mean, it totally could have been, but I don't think it was. I think I love this foundation. For me, the big thing is my nose, because I do get so oily. Usually foundation just kind of goes away there, even my favorite ones, but this one seems to have hung on pretty well. I did have an easy day. I just read pretty much all day, which was really nice, something I haven't done in a long time. So I think that wraps up this video. I hope that you liked it and that it was helpful and informative for you if you were thinking perhaps you needed to invest in a new foundation, because this is definitely an investment. It's $61 a bottle, so that's a lot of money for a foundation. But I really like how it doesn't look like I'm wearing makeup. It just looks nice. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you're not subscribed to my channel, now's a great time to do that. I upload 3 videos a week. This one's going to be a bonus video, so I'm excited about that. I just really wanted to share my thoughts on this foundation. It's kind of a big deal. All right, that's it. Be good and remember to be kind to you.